This is the exterior inspection. We're on the left elevation of the property. Have a leaking faucet here, hose bib. It's like it's been leaking on and off for a long while. And we have signs of structural movement in the wall system, in the cladding. You see where it's split apart here. When it splits apart like that, it's due to settlement issues with the foundation. I'll just quickly see if there's any moisture in this cladding here. It's dry. That's dry. We have drying out of the grade along the left down elevation. We're now going to see what water pressure we've got. You're looking for between 40 and 80 pounds per square inch. We have just over 40 pounds per square inch, which is fine. Here we have the flue for the water heater, for the furnace or the fireplace. It's a balanced flue. There's literally no maintenance on it. Never block it. It'll serve you well. At the windows here we have more separation. Considerable separation at the bottom here. We've got about 3/8 of an inch here. And more here. So water's going to get in. And that's going to lead to further damage over time. Notice we haven't got any gutters here. That's a contributing factor to the grading problems, but the main thing is going to be lack of moisture. Lack of moisture at this elevation, or at the left elevation, has caused the grade to pull away from the front of the building, or the foundation of the building. This is a badly fitted outlet. You can see actually it's got a gap between it and the siding. It's going to allow water in. It should be corked around there, but better still, it should also have an in-use plastic cover. That's missing. We're just going to test the voltage on it. Looking for 120 volts. Oh, I see, there's a key. Just in case there's somebody wanting to move in and squat. There's a key at the back of the house, all ready for the squatter. Yeah, we've got voltage of 125, that's excellent. And we'll just check that we've got GFCI fitted. Yep. We're in the garage. We have there's no ladder access up here. That's going to prevent me getting up there. Also, it's not sealed, which means it's a fire hazard. These hatches should be sealed in a garage. All you do is put a weather seal on, much the same as the weather seal that goes around a door. What you're trying to do is stop the air moving between the garage and the attic, and so preventing flames passing through should they. The door itself is a fire door, but it doesn't have self-closing hinges. Here's the GFCI, we just stripped it. Here's the water heater. The water heater doesn't have a safety pan. This is a temperature pressure relief valve. It's stuck, closed. It's got to be replaced. And then up here we have the flue. And the flue is correctly installed. We have on that flue screws holding it in place, so that's good news. However, there aren't screws on the legs of the actual hood itself, so there should be two in there just to hold it in place. This screw here, right at the bottom, that's correct. That allows you to, that actually holds the whole assembly in place. So if you add the screws to the bottom there, you'll be in good order. Now we're going to have a look at the board. Garage door check. We have trip sensors. We have a broken door here. All's okay here, that's in good order. So we have just a broken door, the right hand side of the door. They're on the left hand side. Here we have a broken conduit for the sprinkler system. That needs fixing. We also have severe erosion of the grade on the right hand elevation. There's a damaged faucet on the right hand elevation, hose bib, no handle. We won't be turning that on. And while we're here, we're going to check the gas. Got gas coming in. No gas there. However, we need to have that all sealed. It's a water penetration point. Another water penetration point. While we're at it, we'll check the gas meter for leaks. Okay, we have no leaks. We will be checking the water heater. We'll do that now. If we've got any leaks of gas at the water heater. No water leak, no gas leaks there, good. We've got serious settlement on the right elevation. You can see here the board at the bottom here, hardy board split completely, runs up to the window, continues up through the window, right up to the roof line here, and another one at the roof line over here. This is serious erosion here. We've also got a problem with the air conditioning compressor. It's not level. That's nicely corked. So we've got serious movement here. You can see it rising up. You get this separation. This is caused by foundation movement. And you can see here, we can see the flashing either side of the inside the building. So water's going to get in there, could get into the house. So at the minimum, you've got to actually have that sealed, but also you've got to get this whole irrigation system going to prevent further deterioration or movement in the foundation. Up here we've got a sprung cladding, and we've got a sprung trim board. And we've also got the decking springing too. And we have a damaged spindle. Here we got downpipe draining directly onto the grade. This light fitting here hasn't been corked. It should be. It's exposed to the weather. Water can get behind it. That happens. This whole area here can become energized to get an electric shock. Now the movement is such that it's causing the deck to move, and you can see the crack there. This is where the deck is moving. That's not a good sign at all. You don't want this deck to become unstable. We're now round at the left-hand elevation. And we're looking at the roof here. You see up here where the crack is moving through the cladding. Again, that's foundation movement that's causing that. And I honestly believe the real cause of it is going to be irrigation. It's just not being irrigated. The roof jacks here and the boot flashing, the jack flashing, some of it's been caulked. Indicates there may have been a water leak there. Although some builders, roofers, caulk these things when they assemble them. It's not a good idea to do that, because they're supposed to move freely through the boot, and of course if you caulk them they're glued in place, and that's not a good thing. Okay, so we have severe distortion in the roof on the left elevation, and I think that is going to be as a result of the foundation subsiding. You can see it bubbles here. That's not a good sign at all. We're now looking in the attic, trying to see if we could see any signs of movement in that roof decking. Well, I cannot see any obvious signs of movement here. Let's double check where that bubble in the decking is. Okay, it's just above the water heater, right above the water heater. Yeah, here we go. There's a separation in the boards, and I believe what is happening is the building is settling towards the front of the garage, and it does so, it's parting from the main roof. This rafter looks like it's twisting. I think you're going to need to, yeah, you're going to need to get a structural engineer to have a look at this. You can see here that the rafter is parting from the ridge board. Dishwasher. No apparent signs of rust, no standing water. We'll close the soap dish. Let's see if we can get it to run. Okay. Food disposal. And we've got open walls at the back of the cabinetry here. They want to be sealed. Smoke detectors have been removed. Leave that on hot, see if we get some hot water through. The gas cooker. Let's see if we've got... No, there's no anti-tip device. Well, the gas cooker doesn't work. Here's the gas cooker's turned off, isolated. As I say, there should be an anti-tip device on here, and there's not. It's plugged in. Gas is on, but it's not working. Let's go and see if it's switched off at the board. That could be the cause. Microwave, yeah, that could be the cause. Let's go and see if it's come back on. Yep. Okay, going to start the oven, put it on bake, start it. Now let's see if we can get, yeah, we've got them lighting. Just have a quick check, see that we've got 125 odd volts. And we don't check every outlet, by the way, we do a random check. This tells us whether or not we've got the right volts. They're 125. So we have 125 here. Every outlet will be about 125. If you doubt me, go and check Kirchhoff's law. Here we've got the GFCI trips cooker, oh sorry, refrigerator. It's not on GFCI, which is correct. And GFCI on the side of the sink. They're in good shape. Into the laundry. And we have voltage there. Let me just see if we've got 240 volts on here. This is the hookup. It was difficult for me to do this because I've got to use both hands. There we go. 248 volts. We're in good shape. Last check is going to be the microwave. I'm going to check see if it's leaking microwaves. This is a microwave leak detector. Door's not working, closing properly. That's not a good sign on a microwave. So the microwave's on. We're going to scan it. Okay, it's very high. Let's do that again. It's over limit. Okay, we've got 7, and we move it across the door area, and it goes over limit. There we go, over limit. Microwave should be replaced. Gas fire is set to off, so it didn't light. There's no gas leaks at it, however. I'm not setting it to on. You should always have these checked out by a gas engineer. They are prone to failure at times and can produce carbon monoxide. I do not have the equipment to test it, so I recommend you perhaps have an engineer have a look at it. Small powder room on the ground floor. Fans working, extractor fans working. Isolation valves. Hot water. No signs of water leak at the moment. Going into the master suite. As we do, we have a quick look at the windows. Again, we're looking for water leaks. No apparent water leaks here. None here. In the master. We do not have light in the master closet. shower. There's no signs of movement internally, which is always a good thing. Isolation, isolators, and toilet mechanism, hot water. Hot water. In the master toilet, we have a running toilet. That's probably what the mechanism's there for. We're now going to have a look at the second floor and its equipment. We'll start with the balcony. We noticed there was movement in the balcony. You can see here nails are popping here, so there is movement. That's solid. Solid. That's all solid. Well, not so bad. This is external. It should have a bubble cover on it. It doesn't. Yep, it's working. That GFCI tripped. This is a small back bedroom. Should have egress through this window. We do. Should have power on these outlets, which we do. Light. There's a small bathroom. We have damage to the tub. Hot water. Hot water. A GFCI working. And under here we should have the isolators, which we do. Go into the master bedroom. There's the master bath. GFCI on that one, that's good. Flushes. And yep, we have isolators. This is the bedroom window on the second floor. We should have egress from here, which we do. This is the upper attic inspection. We have exposed wiring. It's dangerous. So we have exposed wiring here. Needs a cover. Without a cover, it's vulnerable. People could touch it, get electrocuted. We have plastic covers. We should have metal covers in an attic. These should be metal. Here we've got a flue pipe, and it's not bonded. We do not have a sediment trap on the gas line. We have a manifold here. So we should do a gas check. Okay, check into gas. No gas leak on the manifold. And we'll check for gas leak on the furnace. No gas leak on the furnace. Do have a P-trap without insulation. We have wires passing through the metal enclosure without protection. We have damaged steps here. This should go around the top here, hold it in place. You can see the screws loose. That needs to be adjusted and fixed. Now we're going to check the cooling conditions. We've had the air conditioning on for over an hour. should stabilise to give us an idea of how effective it is. And start off just by simply measuring the temperatures. We're just going to measure the returns and the registers and calculate basically what the average drop in temperature is. Gives us an idea of the efficiency of the system. Now we're going to do the ground floor. I don't know if you can hear that dishwasher. That's making a terrible noise. There's no water in it. And even though there's no water in it, it should turn itself off when there's no water. What it means, this dishwasher's not operational. It probably needs replacing. No register in the small bathroom. No register in the closet. We're now going to do a quick survey with the infrared camera. I say it's quick, it's very simple and straightforward. What we're going to be looking for is water leaks. Unlikely to find any, however, because it's been so dry. You need rain within 48 hours of an inspection to test for water leaks. But what it does show us is if there's water leaks in the walls. or there's hot wires. There's any water leaks in the area of the shower? No, it appears to be not. No, we're fine now. Powder room. Signs of water leaks here. Nothing in the ceilings. Oven's heating up. We'll test that in a bit for temperature. And we've got some telltale signs here. And have a quick look with the moisture meter. No moisture, it's just chilly. That's good. In the sunroom. Yeah, get a 51 from that register. It's not bad. Okay, now we go and inspect the conditions up on the second floor. Okay, we have a clear infrared scan. Hear the furnace. See if we've got some blue flame. Blower's started up. Igniter started up. Gas is on, and we have flames. All's well, furnace is operational. This is a cooker. Doesn't have an anti-tip device. It's a gas cooker, it's been on for an hour. It should be way up to temperature now. And we do. It's 335, we set it 350. That's in plus or minus 25 degrees, so we're in good order. Now running the sprinkler system. Front zone should be working now. We have no water, no sprinkler system. Yeah, nothing whatsoever. It's the water meter. In ground. Isolation valves are here. It's all off. I'm not turning it on, but the whole irrigation system is off. Could indicate bad leak. It could indicate any number of things. But that accounts for why the grade is so dry and why the foundation is moving.